No, they're not. Yeah, you have to be on your game because Chicago's got some deep pockets as far as their talent goes. And yeah, and SchwApple made a run. It was either second or third. It was either losers finals or grand finals where he went out. And yeah, he was super impressive. He used Diddy at that point. And then Models, on the other hand, he's another guy coming out of Missouri. We saw.
Probably Missouri is just kind of in full effect at this event, right?
We actually had a lot of people from the Midwestern states. So we had a lot of Missouri, a lot of Chicago, or a lot of Illinois, tons of Minnesota, and of course lots of Wisconsin representation. But we are going to see an uncommon character from Models, and that's Falco. We've seen AC do a heck of a lot of work there. Just not a whole lot against Diddy Kong, so I'm not really sure how this matchup really works.
Yeah, honestly, actually, Keitaro, one of my dear friends.
Oh, he's everybody's dear friend.
Yeah, he actually likes this matchup. He says it's not that bad for Falco, so.
Hey, I'm gonna trust him. Like he does some fun
stuff.
And
he's a very competent player too. Like his Falco is actually like really on point as well. Like I think the most recent Falco exposure I do have though is definitely AC. I've seen Larry use him a couple times on at the weeklies over in Cali, man. So I know Falco gets a little bit of love, but let's see what he can bring to the table here. Again, SchwApple has been very impressive since coming to the Midwest. Obviously, he said like third or second place. I mean, that's
high placing for sure.
It's not easy to do, my guy.
And it was a pretty stacked ignition because a lot of people that are here right now were in Chicago earlier in the week for that exact tournament. So yeah, he did really, really well. And right now doing really, really well against Models, only 22% and really controlling the stage pretty heavily.
Yeah, that's what Diddy does best, man.
Oh yeah,
especially if you're not able to play around a banana too. Just look how quickly that stock went. 31%.
You caught in that vortex and it's over.
Yeah, I credit Midwest a lot for that Diddy vortex you guys came up with. That's actually a perfect way to describe his character. When he gets going and you're just getting overwhelmed, like every part of the stage, things just get out of control really fast.
It's a typhoon of bananas and fists and feet, and you can't escape.
Oh yeah. All right, it doesn't look like my man Models is escaping anytime soon.
No.
Nice back air though.
You know, maybe we shouldn't call it the Diddy Vor. Oh, okay. That fair is an incredibly underrated move.
It's so strong, dude.
And crazy strong, tons of hits, and if you land on the stage, you actually get an extra final hit too. That a lot of people shield drop for. So it's doing pretty good. But I mean, SchwApple just too strong right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh no, not quite. I like the little bit of momentum that Models was able to kind of like bring to his side there, but unfortunately it didn't result in getting the stock.
Wow,
and that's a big problem.
That reflector actually saved his life because he was able to reflect the banana, and then SchwApple ended up tripping on it and let Models get back to the stage. Right. Sniped.
Bam.
That's almost. I wish he would have taunted like the gun flip taunt. That would have been great.
I don't think he would have had enough time.
No,
man.
he wouldn't have. But I mean,
I understand.
That would have been perfect.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying there. All right, so still alive and kicking right here. But
yeah, I think the biggest thing, though, is that since that first stock, he hasn't gotten caught in that vortex. Like, he has been keeping his distance, using Falco's, his best distancing tools possible. Wow. His spacing has improved considerably from stock 1 to stock 2.
Yeah, really getting some good confirms as well. Really picking up the pace here, despite trailing a lot. Oh, I like that right there, just kind of creeping and crawling. Really zero S right there, what we saw SchwApple do. To move that banana closer to the edge.
But he doesn't get the right hitbox on that.
Gets the right one on that one.
He does indeed, actually.
Air. Let's go.
It almost, Models was definitely starting to come back, but then SchwApple shut that down. Like, once he got off stage to the left side of the stage, we saw a couple moments from that where just like, I think he's done. Was it, pushed him all the way to the right side of the stage. He's like, nah, I'm just going to finish you off over here now. Like, SchwApple shut it down, and that's important to do against Falco. Falco, kind of like Falcon a little bit, where if you get him rolling and you're like, let him start to get his combos and drag you around with his fair and his nair, you're in trouble. But SchwApple slapped.
In the hands. So well done to him. I did like what I saw out of Models, though. I do feel like this man definitely, I feel like he's definitely capable of winning this set. I really do think so. I would say like the thing that he really has to watch out for, don't get overwhelmed so much in the very beginning, because that was you kind of dug yourself a hole that was a little too big to climb out of.
Yeah, that was the tough part. Like I said, his spacing improved so much from stock 1 to stock 2. He has to start off with that good spacing and stay away. Like if he hits you with like the beak of his fair, like flow back out. Like only take what he's given to you.
Right. All right, beautiful confirms right here from SchwApple.
Great bear to reverse stage control, and he has the banana in hand. Let's see if he's able to do anything with it.
Just kind of threw it right at him. Very rarely do I just see that work on the opponent's end. Okay, it's a grab here.
All right, this is where he was in trouble. He had a tough time coming back, but he does grab the banana. That's going to prevent any sort of stage control shenanigans.
That was a weird trade.
That was. I have no idea how that up smash didn't, follow through, but SchwApple living.
Right.
And right there, that's the good spacing. Like as you're hitting the shield, flow yourself backwards a little bit, prevent yourself from getting forward smash.
I like super hard shot.
I like that because that'll scoop off the ledge if you don't come off of it after your invincibility runs out. So like he knows what works. It's just getting around and doing it. And Diddy's such a tough character to do your stuff on.
Oh, the last second back air, that was beautifully played right there. Just air dodging over him, getting him to drop that shield because it really gives you like a false sense of security. Like you can act out of shield, but no, Diddy's pretty quick right there. That's the kind of spot he thrives in.
We've seen a couple of these down smashes, and they haven't paid off, but that back air does, and Falco's best killing tool comes into effect right there.
I see SchwApple actually rolled his eye right there. Like, definitely not content with that. An up air would have been just as good. It would have pretty much guaranteed connecting and got some damage up.
Yeah, that facial reaction was very, come on, man.
That's why I love player cams.
Yo, shout out to this great layout, though. Like, small player cams, still tons of space on the screen. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Oh, back, shade. Shouts to my boy Nightway. Having a good time, man. I don't know how good a time SchwApple's having, though, right here.
No, this is an entirely different game from game one. It's close.
Modell's has definitely found his footing. Oh, that was really well played right there.
Oh, wow. He's got some stuff, man.
Smash out of shield. He went for it. Oh, that's going to do the turnaround?
No, he doesn't quite get it. Just a few percentage points off from the kill there.
Oh, no, not like this.
No!
That's such a tough one to swallow.
Because you're like, I guessed it right. Like, I rolled back so I didn't get hit, but then the second hit comes out and you're like, oh, no.
That's such a tough one to swallow, dude. I feel bad.
Hard.
I actually feel bad.
I will say, though, that, SchwApple showed why he got good. Because, like, he faced some resilience there.
Yeah,
definitely. He kept overpowering, kept up with his Diddy 4. Actually, we should call it the bird cage because he cooped up Falco there.
I actually like that a lot, too. But, yeah, I mean, I give all credits in the world to SchwApple right there. I mean, under pressure in a very high-level situation right there, able to make the right play. But a good effort from Modell's again, man.
That's actually one of the big things about, like, separating, like, the good, like, the fair players from the good players is, like, once your opponent starts pushing back, are you able to handle that?
Yeah, how do you respond?
Because, like, if you play noobs, sorry.
No, that's a fair criticism.
Like, if you play new people and you just, wreck them, that's fine. You're great. You know your character.